Art the Clown is coming to Fortnite, but this is the most special collab in not only this year's Fortnitemares, but honestly Fortnite history. Here's why. Although Fortnite is no stranger to collabing with indie game developers such as like Among Us, Binding of Isaac, or most recently Repo, having a collaboration with the Terrifier franchise is a huge step forward for Epic Games. Because although it might seem like an obvious pick to have in the already huge collaboration fest that is this year's Fortnitemares, it's easy to forget how truly indie the Terrifier franchise is. Both the first and second movie were funded purely from Kickstarter campaigns, and unlike other collaborations in Fortnitemare such as the Black Phone or Scream, the Terrifier movies don't have a huge distributor that can broker deals like this, such as like Universal or Paramount. Cineverse was a distributor on the most recent Terrifier movie, and that is a very small movie. They only spent like 500 grand on marketing, which is a lot of money, but not for movies. Don't get me wrong, there are still a lot of indie movie characters in Fortnite, but all of them have become so iconic up to the point where they did the collab with Fortnite that they weren't really indie, at least like in terms of distribution at that time. So having Art appear in the game so early in his, well, like, legacy is a huge step for the indie filmmaking community. But why? What does the Terrifier franchise have to gain from being in Fortnite? You know, aside from getting people excited for the newest installment in the franchise. Well, there actually is a reason, and that's that the Terrifier franchise actually has a game coming out. It's more of like a 2D side scroller, but in an attempt to bridge the markets of the Terrifier franchise and the video game community, what better way than to put him in one of the most popular video games of all time? So are you going to be buying the Art skin? I know for sure that I am, because I'm not nearly as good with my money as I should be. Alright, that's all for today. Follow for more.